Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome. Who am I? Welcome back to what channel is this? Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Junk Food Zombie channel. Today I'm going to start a short series on reloading 30-30 for deer. Now, it's been over 20 years since I went deer hunting, but I've been interested in taking it up again, and I wanted to hand load my own cartridges for it. So what I've decided to do is use my 30-30. 30-30 along with 30-06. Those two cartridges have probably taken more deer than all other cartridges combined, I'd say, in the history of mankind, or at least in America. Now, I got these lead dies recently. It's the 3-die set. It comes with the full-length sizing decapping die, the bullet seating die, and the crimp die. I spent the extra $10 for the 3-die set because I prefer to crimp in a separate operation than seating. That's personal preference, but it generally tends to work well that way. So I got these Hornady bullets. These are 150 grain interlock bullets, round nose, soft points. Let me get you a shot of one of those. That's the bullet. Hopefully the camera will focus on it. And Hornady makes good bullets. I was actually in the store the day I picked up the dies, and they had these bullets in another store I was at, and really they're the only ones they had that were suitable for the 30-30 for deer hunting. Since Hornady makes good bullets and a 150 grain round is very popular for deer, I decided to pick them up. I'd probably prefer 170, but these will work. Now, like I said, I haven't any experience loading 30-30 for deer, so if any of you guys have a lot of experience with this cartridge, powders you like, particular bullets you like, velocities, charges, whatever you want to let me know, feel free to leave it in the comments and give me any advice you have. What I've done here is I had a few powders I could use, and I don't know which ones are the best. I asked some advice on some forums, and some people had their favorite powders, and there were a lot of different favorites, but some kept coming up. 30-31 is one of them, but I don't have any, and I couldn't find any locally. But I do have 7 powders that are suitable for the 30-30. So what I did was I loaded 5 rounds of each powder. Now it's the same charge in each round. I'm not testing different charges. I'm just testing different powders. So each powder is the same charge in each of those 5 rounds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these to the range in the next video, and I'm going to shoot 5 round groups. I'm going to check them for accuracy, and I'm going to shoot them through a chronograph. So I'm going to check the 5 rounds in a chronograph. I want to get the velocities. I want to get see how consistent the velocities are in those particular powders. I want to as far as the actual velocities, I'm not overly concerned because I can adjust my powder charge to bring them up, or my velocities up or down. But I want to check consistency of the velocities, and I want to check accuracy. With 7 different powders, I'm probably going to get some that shoot a bit more accurately than others. So I'll take those that are the most accurate and consistent, and I'll narrow it down to those couple powders, 2-3 powders or whatever it is, and then I'll go from there. I'll experiment. Then I'll do different charges for each of those powders and see if I can tighten up groups and narrow it down even more, and pick 1 or 2 loads that I really think will work well. Now, for the velocity for these, I'm not sure what's an ideal velocity. I need to do a little more research on that. I'm thinking probably a bit over 2,200 feet per second or so. I don't want them so fast that they expand too much and don't penetrate enough, so I need to find that ideal velocity. The ranges I'll be shooting at, down where I'm at in the woods, you're probably looking at 40 to 75 yards in general. There's not a lot of open areas and long spaces where you do a lot of deer hunting here. So I'm probably not looking at doing much past 100 to 120 yards tops, and most of that's going to be probably, most likely is going to be about half that. So if you guys have any advice, like I said, on favorite powders or projectiles, loads, any information, any advice you have, please leave it in the comments, and we'll see how that goes. So all I've got left on these rounds, I've got them all, the bullets all seated. All I got to do is crimp them. So I've got my crimp die in here, so I'm going to take care of that. And next time I see you, we'll be at the range and do a little more experimenting. So I'll hope to see you guys on the next one. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and this interests you, go ahead, like the video. It helps me out too. And we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.